I just wanted to take a few minutes to address anyone who comes to my page and is interested in my life or what I'm up to, especially the people who are part of the Oreo cat community. As you all know, I was blocked. Um, I think it was a few days after Oreo's diagnosis on July 15, a few days after. And I basically was no longer welcome. And I just want to say a few things. I'm not the monster everyone thinks I am. You don't know me, and it's really easy to judge somebody based on what someone else might say without knowing what's going on yourself, or without talking to that person. You're just taking one side and believing that without hearing the other side. I am not here to go on about myself. All I'm going to say is that I'm a good person, and you don't know me, and you can't judge me. So, I know my value, and I don't have to convince anyone else of it. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Oreo was also very special to me. It was clear to me many times, it was made clear, he's not my cat. I know that. I have always known that. But I loved him like he was. And you can't take that love away from me. Nobody can take that love away from me, because I loved him very deeply. And he is in my heart right now, and that's where he will live. He will live in my heart. You can block me, you can ban me, you can call me a monster, you can nail me to the cross. You can do whatever you want to me. It doesn't change the fact that I love that boy with my entire heart. You can't take that love away from me. He was special, and I loved him so much, and I miss him so much. And I can go on about what I agree and what I don't agree with, and how I think the situation should have been handled. I'm not going to go on about that. There's enough pain right now. A lot of people are suffering, and I'm not going to go on about it. I just want to say that all I've ever done was love Oreo since the moment I laid eyes on him. I found him at a real hard time in my life, just like Tina, just like a lot of you. And he saved me. He was the best form of therapy I could ever imagine. He brought me through some really tough days, really tough times, really tough situations. And I honestly don't know what I would have done without him. But now I'm finding out. I never wanted this day to come. I knew someday it would, but I never expected it to be this soon. It's still a shock. Still a shock that he's gone. It's still a shock. It's like a dream, a bad, bad dream. You wake up and he's still gone. It's a cat, but he was so much more. I loved him more than I love some people. Because all he did was bring joy and unconditional love and beauty to the world. The world's a cold, dark place, and he was this beautiful, bright light. Now that light is extinguished. We have such a bond with animals. And it's something you just can't repeat with people. And that's just the way it is. And this guy was special. And I got to meet him, and I got to touch him. He bit me. He bit my hand. And I tell you, it was one of the best moments of my life. He was beautiful in person, just a beautiful, beautiful boy. well behaved and sweet, and yet he knew he was the king. He knew. Attitude times a million. That's why we loved him. He had a million things about him that were just special. And I'm gonna miss it. I really miss it. It's been over a week and I still can't get over it. I can't get over it. I'm just depressed. This is me. This is how I feel. I know everyone's grieving and everyone's going through their own pain, but this is me. This is what I think and what I feel. He wasn't my cat, but he was all of our cats. All of our cats. He was mine, he was yours, he was everybody's cat because his life was shared with us daily. So we all grew so attached to him, and how could we not? How could we not? He was blessed with so much love and adoration. He touched so many people, and they miss him. Rightly so. Of course they miss him, because he made such an impression on the world. He was special. That's it.